Steve Bugatto from Duggan Family Racing, team manager. Been looking after the car for a couple of years now. Beautiful car, seriously fast car. Lucky enough to have Andre in it this weekend, Andre Heimgartner. Hoping to win, hoping to try to set some lap records. Trying to throw everything at it so we can. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully we can keep him in the car for the rest of the national season.
Now, I know in the off-season, I'm not sure how much you can talk about, but there was some upgrades done to the car. Is there anything that you can sort of let us know about with innovation, or just what your thoughts were behind it?
The car's ever evolving. It's a continual just do one thing, go to the next, go to the next. At the start of last year, we started a new engine program that took 12 months to finish. We're still not 100% happy with it, but we're getting there. I don't think we got the power of the Tomasis and all those guys, but we're not far off. We've got shock programs running, wheel programs, brake programs. It's, as I said, it's a never-ending. We're working hard on aero, trying to make the car better under aero. It's just a never-evolving thing. It's sports sedans. You just got to keep moving with the times.
And you mentioned sports sedans. You obviously run different categories, cars in different categories as well. Is there any unique challenges in sports sedans that are different, or is it much of a muchness?
Trying to keep it reliable is different. Coming from a GT background and all that, we've tried to bring a lot of the GT stuff over to this car. Just trying to make it super reliable. Our motto is, if we can finish every race, we're going to try to win the championship. So that's the big thing. Try to steal a lot of what we do on our GT cars and try to put that into the Aston, and yeah.
So it's that philosophy that they sort of approach racing with, which is very different to sports sedans, isn't it? With sports sedans, it's generally home built. I don't want to do a disservice to some of the guys that are quite talented engineers, but overall it's compared to factory racing, isn't it?
Yeah, look, we still build everything in-house. We got our own machine shop and everything. We still do everything, but yeah, we just try to steal what they do. Like what they do really works, and that's what I keep trying to say to Mark. Like, Mark's all about horsepower, and I'm all about let's make it stop, turn, and do everything perfect. So there's a bit of an inter-team battle there between Mark and I, but it's fun and we love it, and we all get on so well as a team.
So as Mark, I suppose, has raced in sports sedans for a long time, on and off. I know he took a break, but so he sort of comes with that old philosophy of just let's get as much power as possible and the rest will work itself out a little bit.
Yeah, it's a daily argument between him and I. It's I want more, and I'm like, you don't need more. It's a sort of funny thing. He jokes, he says he wants more. I say you don't need it, and we meet in the middle. And yeah, I just always come back to reliability. It's just got to stay reliable. So sacrifice a bit to keep reliability.
And driver-wise, you've mentioned that Andre is running the car in the National Series. Is Mark going to still run in state?
That's the plans. The plans is we're still not 100% over the line with Andre doing the whole of Nationals. We're very close. We do have some things in the pipeline for Mark. If Andre does Nationals, Mark will most probably do Nationals as well. But can't say too much on that. It's all work in progress.
Some things to watch this space for, so to speak.
Watch this space, really. So we'll see what comes of it.
And what's the plans for this year? As you said, you're trying to win the championship. I suppose it wouldn't surprise anyone with the level of the team. Is there anything else that you sort of want to try and achieve over the year with the car?
Reliability. It's always back to reliability. Look, we just want a good, solid race car. We want all the fast guys to turn up. Like, you don't want to win it if there's no fast guys there. You need the fast guys there to make it a competition. It's really cool having Jordan and Daniel here this weekend, and that would have been nice if Tony could have turned up, and Thomas. That would have been better, but competition is what we want. You don't know how good you're going until you have the competition there, really. So
awesome. And can you just touch on what's your business actually sort of do? I know you look after Mark's car, but you also look after some other cars. Can you briefly touch on that for us?
Yeah, so our business is called AMAC Motorsport. Andrew and I run the business together. So we do the GT program, we do the Radical program, and we do Mark's program. So just prepping, maintaining, and running all the cars. And
is it sort of is running the sports sedan program, it's just another race car in the sense of the same as Radical and a GT car? You've got to tick the boxes with certain things, or is there anything extra unique about trying to run an Aston Martin V8 sports sedan?
The best thing about the sports sedan is your imagination is how far you can go. Whereas with a GT car, a Radical, you got a rule book you got to abide to, and that's it. So the sports sedan is really cool because if you can think of it and you can make it work, well then you might be quicker than the next guy, and we love the challenge of that.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate your time. I know you're super busy this weekend. I know that there's a lot of sports sedan fans that love the Aston and are super excited. So thank you so much for giving us some insight.
No worries. Thank you.